Hey guys, I hope you're all doing well. We want to pick up right where we left off last week. If you remember last week, we heard about the gospel where Jesus is preaching and everybody's amazed because he preaches with authority. And he shows his authority, meaning he shows that he is the author of everything and is in charge of everything by throwing away an unclean spirit. Remember, there was a man who had an unclean spirit who he could not control, and Jesus tells him, "Be quiet, leave him." And he does. And this shows that Jesus is in charge, that he's in control. This Sunday's gospel picks up right where that left off. We're going to listen to part of it, not the whole thing, just a little part of it, and then we'll talk about it a little bit more. So here we go. This is from the Gospel of Mark. On leaving the synagogue, Jesus entered the house of Simon and Andrew with James and John. Simon's mother-in-law lay sick with a fever. They immediately told him about her. He approached, grasped her hand, and helped her up. Then the fever left her, and she waited on them. The story continues, but this is where I want to stop because here we pick up two things that we've heard in the last two Sundays. First is that they're leaving the synagogue. Synagogue is the place where people pray. That's where Jesus was teaching with authority last week. So they're leaving that place. It's happening right after. Now he's leaving with whom? He's leaving with Simon and Andrew, James, and John. And if you remember, 2 weeks ago, we learned about when Jesus is walking by the lake and he calls Simon, Andrew, James, and John. They're fishermen, and he tells them, "Leave your things, follow me." So they're following him. They followed him as he's teaching with authority. They've seen that he's able to make miracles happen because he's in charge. And now they're going to Simon's house, one of the four. They're going to his house, and his mother-in-law is sick with a fever. She's in bed. She cannot get up. She is sick. Now, Simon, Andrew, James, and John have left everything, have left their nets behind because this person, Jesus, has told them, "Come, follow me. We're going to have an adventure. I'm going to show you things that you've never seen before." They followed him and saw what he did, how people were amazed at the way he taught, and how people were amazed at the fact that he was in charge, even to tell the unclean spirit of somebody to leave and to let this person be okay. And now, Simon's own mother-in-law is sick. So, because they're following Jesus, because they've seen him having authority, because they've begun to recognize who he is, they immediately, this is the word, immediately, right away, without waiting, without thinking about it, immediately tell Jesus, "This woman is sick. She's sick and in bed. She's with a fever." Sort of like with the unclean spirit last week. When you have a fever, you can't do anything about it. You just have it. And sometimes the fever can be very strong. So strong that you can't even be standing up, that you have to lie down. And this is what's happening to this lady. This is what's happening to Peter's mother-in-law. This is Peter's wife's mother. She's in bed. She is not able to do anything. So what does Jesus do? 3 things. First, he approached. He came close to her. He got near her. Second, he took her by the hand, held her hand. And third, helped her up. Then the fever left her. These 3 things are so important. He approached, he got near her, he took her by the hand, he touched her, and by holding her hand, helps her up because she cannot get up herself. Nowadays, these days, we all know about sickness. We all know about what it means to be sick and how some sicknesses are contagious. For example, right now with COVID, right? Everybody is afraid. Everybody is afraid that if you get too close to somebody who has COVID, if you touch somebody who has COVID, you could get COVID. You could get sick. And so we try to stay far away. We try to not get too close. We wear masks so we won't be in danger, right? And when you have COVID, you can't do anything about it. And it even gives you a fever. And hopefully you get better. But until you get better, you can't do many things. You have a hard time breathing, you're coughing, maybe you don't taste food anymore, you're tired, your body hurts. And hopefully with time, you get better. Sometimes people don't get better, right? So that's kind of the sickness that people are afraid of nowadays. Well, in Jesus' own day, there were also sicknesses, right? And many of these sicknesses meant that you would have a fever, just like COVID. And if you have a fever because you have a sickness, you could get sick too if you get too close. But Jesus doesn't care. This is the first thing. Jesus doesn't care that he could get sick. He doesn't care that he could get a fever. He gets close to her and he holds her hand. He takes her hand. So not only is he getting close, he is touching her. This is amazing because this thing that she has should make people want to stay far away. I don't want to get sick. I don't want to get, But Jesus gets close, touches her, and helps her up. And at that moment, the fever left her. She got better. She got well. Okay? Now, what did she do so that Jesus would do that? Nothing. Did she behave well? No. Did she say, please, please help me? No. Why not? Because she could not. Because she was in bed. She was not able to move. She probably wasn't even able to talk. She was feeling very sick. And why did Jesus do it? Well, his friends asked him to help her. They asked him immediately, as soon as they got in the house. They say, please, Jesus, help her. We know you can do it. We know you're in charge of everything. We know you're the author. We know you have power. Help her. They didn't know how he would help her. He could have helped her the way he helped the man with the unclean spirit. He could have said to her, be well, get better. And she could have been better. But he didn't do that. He got close to her, held her hand, and helped her up. And then she got well. Now, maybe today you are sick. Maybe you're not. But maybe, like this woman who is in bed and with a fever, and she can't get rid of it herself, she can't even get up from bed. Maybe in our hearts, we also could have something like that. What would that mean? Would it mean that I am in bed all day? No. But what does it mean to be in bed? It means not to be able to move, not to be able to be with people, not to be able to have a good time. And there, how many times, even if we are with people, even if we are at home or with our parents or with our friends, somehow something feels like I'm not happy. Why? I don't know. I want to be, but I can't be. I'm trying, but I can't do it. I can't leave my bed, which means I can't leave this situation. And maybe I'm not asking Jesus, help me. I'm not. Maybe I'm not even asking anybody to help me because I don't think there is anybody that can help me. But Jesus doesn't care. Jesus comes, gets close to you, and he wants to hold your hand. And by holding your hand, he wants to help you up, to get up. And what does it mean to get up? To be able to live differently, to be able to have a good time, to be happy with your parents, with your siblings, to be able to relate well to other people. He wants you to be well. And what happens? What happens as soon as she gets better? She waited on them. What does it mean to wait on them? She began to serve them. So you can imagine the picture. She was in bed, not able to get up, sick, with a fever. Simon, Andrew, James, John, they come in the house with Jesus and immediately they tell her, you have to help her. You have to get her better. So Jesus goes into the room, doesn't care if he's going to get sick. He takes her hand, he lifts her up. She is well. And what does she do? Immediately, right away, does she start saying, thank you, I'm going to rest a little bit more? No. She gets up, goes probably to the kitchen, starts cooking, starts doing things to help these people that have helped her. This is so important. There is a word that we need to learn. Maybe you already know it, but maybe I'm going to teach it to you. It's very important. The word is gratitude, okay? Gratitude. To be grateful. What does it mean? It means that somebody has done something for you without asking for anything back, okay? They made a gift to you, maybe a physical gift, or maybe the gift of something nice they've done for you. And then what do you feel? What do you say? You say thank you. In Spanish, you know, the word for thank you is gracias, right? So you say thank you, you say gracias, because you are grateful, because somebody is giving you a free gift. And to be grateful means that you right away start doing something for somebody else. Why? Well, imagine this woman couldn't do anything. She was stuck in bed. And suddenly, she can do something. And instead of doing something for herself, she does it for somebody else. This is what it means to be grateful. To know I didn't ask to be helped. I didn't deserve to be helped, but I was helped. My life was given back to me. And now that I have it, I give it away. This is so important. So my friends, with this I want to leave you. It's very important to keep this in mind. First of all, that Jesus is not angry or mad if today you have a kind of fever. If today you are not the best person you want to be. Jesus doesn't care. He is happy to come close to you. He wants to hold your hand and lift you up. And today you can be happy. And if Jesus does this for you, then you can be grateful and have gratitude. And then you can love the ones around you. My friends, stay strong and see you soon.